Yes, I have been working for Issey Miyake during 8 years or 7 years, and we start to work together in 2000. And it's not with Issey Miyake himself, it's for the company, of course. Issey Miyake, he's doing a lot of things, but just for fashion. And for every communication, for posters, pictures, shop design, or everything about except fashion, Issey Miyake is. I don't know if he knows very well if he doesn't care about this stuff. Issey Miyake is really focused on design for fashion, and of course there is art director, creative director for every collection. And I remember in 2000, all the every 4 times per year, there is a new collection, and the first presentation is in Paris, or sometimes in Milano, in Italy. And that's why in Paris there is a lot of fashion show, a lot of fashion people, fashion company like that. And the Japanese team asked the French team of Issey Miyake, could you create a new website? Because it's easier for French people because everything is in France, in Paris. The first show is in Paris, and we took picture, we have models, everything is in Paris just for 1 week. After the fashion designer from Issey Miyake, they are working in Tokyo, but in 2 weeks, everybody from every designer and every models, every dress, clothes, and everything is in Paris. And I've got just 2 weeks to take picture and just to understand the collection. And we start to create just a website, but it was not an e-commerce website at the beginning. It was in 2000. And they asked me just, could you translate the live show on the website? It's not a copy, it's not an e-commerce catalog, it's not a video on the web, it's just another things. Could you create something just for us about Issey Miyake collection, every new collection, and every time that we start from scratch, because every new collection is completely different for Issey Miyake and by Naoki Takizawa. Naoki Takizawa was the main creative director for Issey Miyake. And every time it's completely new. And we create two collections from two websites. There is 2 collections for men and 2 collections for women for every year, and and we have to create everything for every new collection. But at the beginning, it was very important. They just ask me, "You are free." So wow, thank you. Just free. Just watch the show, the live show. After we can have a discussion, about this show, and I have 5 days, 1 week to try to understand the new collection and why Naoki designed this kind of stuff, why he's using this color, what is the story about this fashion, what is the vision of the woman, for example. And we are able to speak together. It's very friendly because Naoki Takizawa was the first assistant of Issey Miyake since a long time, and 10 years ago Issey Miyake said, "Okay, now you are the boss for the collection. I have a lot of things to do," and he created another collection. It's Epoch, APOC, very nice collection. This is a Issey Miyake new collection, personal new collection, and Issey Miyake leaves Naoki Takizawa very free. Naoki was very free. He's okay. It's your turn. Go, let's go. And now there is a new creative director since 3 years ago. It's Fuji. I don't remember the name, but there is a new creative director. 1 week before the live show, the collection is in Paris, and I take times to just look the repetition. There is a lot of repetition, overs. How do you say? Like a repetition, sorry. And we have to choose the models. There is a casting. There's a lot of things to do. And me, I'm just like a tourist. It's perfect. I'm just here and just watching, listening, take some picture, and I'm like you, just writing or drawing some sketches, just ID like that. It's perfect. I like this work, you know. It's and I'm paid for that, you know. Just looking people working, you know. It's a wow, and yeah, it's like that at the beginning, and yeah, and I have the possibility to touch closest. It's very important, you know, because sometimes picture it's not enough because you have to touch, you have to to feel the new collection, and because after the live show it's finished, everything it's in Tokyo, it's okay, bye bye, and I have to be very fast at the beginning. Yeah, it's so easy. You know, the inspiration, the ideas, is so easy for fashion because there's too much ideas. You know, when I think working for fashion is really easy for designer because, you know, working for, I don't know, corporate bank, for example, is really hard because it's very hard to do something original or to enjoy people with a bank. You know, it's a really hard job, you know, to do a very corporate. There's a lot of company who works with bank or assurance or insurance or yogurt, you know, for supermarket is really hard. And for fashion, it's honestly it's really easy because we have a lot of nice picture, very nice collection, and there is a lot of ideas. And my job is just to select ideas. You know, there is too much ideas. I've got everything. I've got sketchbook, and you know, when you are watching a collection for Issey Miyake, it's wow, I have 2,000 ideas. Perhaps there too many ideas. Sorry, there is too many ideas, and we have to. And after the collection, after the live show, I was speaking with Roy Gentil, the art director for Issey Miyake. He's in charge of the live show, for example, or the photographer, or everything, except the fashion show, except the fashion collection, sorry. And we spoke together what is important, how I understand the collection, and after he speak with me, I understand like that, or we ask some question with a public, people who are watching the collection. What do you think about this collection? Sometimes people just spoke about colors or architecture, or something like that. Or Africa, there's a very nice collection I showed yesterday. Just they use dust, sand, wine, and this collection was, and with a lot of black models. There is not a lot of black models, and I think 50 or 60% of the model for the collection were black, and it was very important. The colors are very, and they use just pigmentation colors directly. There is no makeup. It was very rough, but very so nice. And we have to speak about that. What is important or not? Is it Africa? But not, of course, it's not Africa. I didn't remember, but I think Naoki never went in Africa. It was just a feeling of Africa. The motion, you know, on website or interactive design. You know, I'm a graphic designer in the beginning. I study typography, posters, book, and everything. And the main difference when you start to work for interactive design is the motion, because you have to understand how it works. You know, the legibility with motion. What means motion, and for fashion collection, sometimes there is picture with a very nice closes, but you say, okay, it's okay, normal. But when the models start to move, it's completely different. It's like dance. That's why I'm very influenced. Yeah, I like contemporary dance because with a very few, just with a movement, you can say a lot of things. Just with it's like a very good actor. You know, a very good actor, he start to just to move. It's wow, there is a lot of emotion or feelings or ideas, and